The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Stroud working out of the gun. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Dell making a nice grab there, and he is so good at separating from defenders. Takes a special type of corner to be able to stay in his pocket for long. Give him a couple of seconds, and he'll find a way to get open.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. Etienne up the middle. He can't get him down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And Jones will go in motion right. On second down, Etienne once more. And getting this just shy in midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first and 10, it's Etienne. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Hey, check that, street.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Man in motion left. That's Collins. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Going for it. Here's Etienne. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Stroud. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Come on. Oh, man.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Vikings.
Jones will come now in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Stroud looking to change the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Here's Stroud. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Now Stroud. He gets this to Jones over the middle. And they aren't able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Good gains there back-to-back for Houston in the passing game and another first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, They're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Play action. Here's Stroud. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that.
And throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. Stroud sets up the play action. They'll roll him out right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The game's just deciding what happens half the time now.
That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Here we go, set.
Don't let us down.
Watch out now. Safety Fury. Ready?
1st down. Here's Ritter. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. On play action, here's Ritter. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Falcons are 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Let's go. Strike. 3-3.
Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Ritter to throw it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And Stroud now to throw. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And that's not going to get him done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and it's now 3-0 Texans. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Hey, check Mega.
On 3rd and 1, it's Ritter. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Will Anderson in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And
Yo, I couldn't see the kicking meter behind the fucking
the 45-yard line.
Play call. They broke this whole game with this last update.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and again the ETN. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3-and-1 situation. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. Stroud looking to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down.
How was that not a pick? I clicked on and undercut it and nothing happened.
They get the conversion on 4th and 2.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you
can't use your shit in this unless you're a fucking safety, I guess.
Going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Stroud to throw it. Caught left side, here's Dell. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
The throwing again is Stroud. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now
I'm working with Desmond Ridder. I get it.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
No! Oh my God!
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give.
Bro, I'm not even mad anymore. It's fine. It's cool. Oh my God!
Stroud on 3rd down now. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's
That's both of us. Shit.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Ridder back to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Ritter. And he overshot him there.
Oh my God, I didn't even use the precision modifier. He just missed.
But they may be starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. So that'll be marked
can't
out as
punt.
a 19-yard
I can't
punt.
even.
And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with
Oh
a
my
1st and
God.
10.
This is wild. I can't see the kicking meter at all.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Handoff running left is Etienne. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up. Play action. Stroud now. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. They run with Collins. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That
This game's just choosing, like, nah.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football.
Yeah, that pressure was right up in his face.
They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Smart decision by Ritter, sliding down, and he's got the first. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Ritter with it after the play fake. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
To the air again, it's Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over.
My receiver was 5 yards in front of him.
For the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
This is a struggle.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Ritter. And he's going to go down. The Texans come.
Take the touchdown. Oh, no. Oh, come the fuck on.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now,
oh, my God,
we're going to
this
get a
game.
timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line.
Oh, my God.
He ran out of gas at the end, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. Thought that might be the goose egg breaker. Still stuck on 0.
Yeah, this is still a tight game, too. We got to keep that in mind, because that miss there, you hang your head, you let it affect you the next time you go out there, then you've really hurt your ball club. Get yourself together. You might get another opportunity, and they're going to count on you to put it through the post.
Shoves him aside near the 3rd. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. Unfortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Every ball that's 50-50. That's okay.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And that'll be caught. And he's going to lose
It's a
yardage.
play you can do.
Backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. Now a give to Collins. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. In motion right is Jones. Stroud here on 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kylie Fairbairn comes on. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So they're able to build on things here with a field goal, but you know the question is,
you got nothing to worry about.
They really rely on their
My team
defense
can't
to
do
pitch a
shit.
shutout.
That's a great question because you know the guys on the other sideline are saying, give us the ball. We want another shot at this. So, yes, tight game. He'll take the 3. But this game, it's far from over.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About
I need to
set
get the
to
ball
begin their
past
next
half
drive, the
fucking
Falcons
midfield.
offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Witter's throwing into the hands of Pitts here. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. The tight end in motion right. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 39 yards there, a big one.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd.
All right, you just got to throw me all your 1st-round picks as well.
And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Ritter. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Malik Collins able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but
None
this
of
one
my
is
players can
incomplete.
beat man
He's had
defense.
trouble finding
That's
open
crazy.
receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been
Keep
all
having to
over.
throw into
Yeah,
coverage.
they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
I can't pick a play. All right, man. Oh, shit. All right, let's see. Oh, shit. Appreciate it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Ritter. And it'll be intercepted. This is Javier Thomas. And the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Bro!
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A huge play there for Houston.
Yeah, go ahead, chew clock. I don't know what the fuck that was. Just no animation.
It's going to pay off on game day, so it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there.
I should have picked it. It should have been right there.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break.
Crazy,
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm about to take out, I don't know. Maybe my players just have a 0 catch rating.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Stroud. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They're going to look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
How? I have like 9 deflections.
And now it brings up 3rd down.
I can't get no interceptions right
Certainly
now.
been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
And this offense on 3rd down today, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Here's Stroud. Man open, that's good to Dalton Schultz. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
You kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Come on, come on. Hey.
And Jones will go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 74 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line's got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Yeah, he just pushed you for the first down. I had you stopped.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Yo,
Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield.
And he fights his way in.
My team sucks.
For a Texans touchdown.
You ran into your own team more than you ran into mine there. They just kept running by you.
And the Texans look like they're going to get
I don't know what else I'm
lead
supposed to do out here. I'm putting them in the right position, and they're just not making plays.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
And that's crazy, dude.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
You can score on these guys.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. Ritter will set up to throw it. This is Miller, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Looking to throw it here, Ritter.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and can be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Man, if I don't get like almost a touchdown here.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Robinson fights, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
Red, cycle.
Ritter will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it. It's still down 10.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Up the middle they go with McAllister. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. You can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Texans on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Stroud to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Ready up.
This is 1st and 10.
Black shot.
On play action, here's Ritter. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Here comes 2nd down. Heineke going to shift him around.
Wait, I have Heineke in? My quarterback got...
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30.
For the wrong guy.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. He's got the hook up to Miller. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however,
Yeah, unfortunately, I actually have a fighting chance. Or I would be chewing the clock, too.
Heineke again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
For the Falcons field goal, a 39-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And this is back down to a 7 for the game. So we're back to a 1-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the 1 timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance of getting the ball back.
And this will be recovered by the Texans.
Motherfucker almost ran for a touchdown.
So victory appears to be in sight. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position
good
leads
game,
you
man.
to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball.
I gotta figure out how to
Those types
get
of
my
things,
players gloves or
after
something
giving
because
up
they
that
can't
type of
catch for
field
shit.
position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here we go, set.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You just like one game ball?
You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that. And I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You
Yes, I'm
get a
the only
game
child.
ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Texans, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.